right? So you have to take that stand then. And this is what I'm building in my child already. Now, some people might be saying, well, am I giving her an ego? Am I making her vain? The simple answer is no. But honestly, if I have to choose between putting a woman into this world who is too confident versus putting a woman in this world who is not confident enough, that choice kind of makes itself, right? I mean, I want her to believe that she can move mountains and she can do anything and she can go anywhere and she can accomplish anything because she can. And you can move mountains and go anywhere and do anything because you can, right? Now, not to get too far off the topic of this question, because all of this is the answer. You have to cultivate in your own mind, then, a new self-image and a new set of beliefs that you deserve to have this, that you deserve to have this relationship, that you deserve to have this attention, because chances are these guys might be reacting to you and you're just not noticing. Or and this is way too much to get into with just about 10 minutes left, but I'm going to do it anyway because I did a whole program on relationships. I've written several articles. All my articles are up on theexaminer.com, by the way. You've put in B. Dave Walters, you'll find my relationships and my spirituality stuff. Or you can go to my website, peacelovemoney.com, and I have links to it, peacelovemoney.com. Look at that, 2 hours with no website plug. But if you're having trouble looking for that special somebody, here's a couple of really quick steps you can take. They're not quick steps, but I got to talk about them quickly. The first thing is decide what you don't want. And you can do this in your current relationship as well. Decide what you don't want. What's not working? What do you refuse to accept? What do you not want a guy to look like? You don't want a guy who's over 200 pounds, okay? You don't want a guy that's this tall, this short, or bald, or too hairy, or anything. Make a whole list. What kind of girl do you not want? You don't want her to have this kind of job. You don't want her to be naggy or backbiting, or you don't want her to be too much like your ex. Make a whole list of it, right? And then you start to figure out what you do want. And if you're not sure, then the first thing you can do is take the exact opposite of what you don't want and make it what you do want. So if you don't want a guy who's over 200 pounds, then you do want a guy who's under 200 pounds, right? If you don't want a guy who's under 5'9", then you do want a guy who's 5'10" or above. You follow me? And then figure out where this type of person hangs out. What do they do? What are they interested in? You know, a lot of people, a surprising number of people, it's like you wouldn't expect to go fishing in your living room and catch trout because there's no water there, right? If there's a certain type of person that you're after, then maybe you need to go where that certain type of person is, right? Where they can be located, okay? Start to find out what kind of environment the type of person you're looking for is in, and then place yourself in that environment, okay? If you want a guy like Lance Armstrong, then maybe you need to start hanging out with cyclists, right? If you want a really physically fit athletic woman, then maybe you need to become a really physically fit athletic man, right? Because chances are, if she's Miss California, she's not going to want a flabby couch potato. I don't know. She might be into that, but chances are that's not going to be her thing, right? So the simple answer is once you figure out what that type of person is going to be looking for, then you can start taking steps to adapt yourself into that thing they're looking for. Now I know what you're hearing, what you're saying. I'm this beautiful, delicate snowflake. I shouldn't have to change. They should want me just like this. And the simple answer is maybe so. Maybe so. But how's that worked out for you up until now? What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result, right? If you want a different result, take a new action. Meet the universe halfway. If there's a certain type of person that you want, turn yourself into the person that they will be attracted to. Now notice, I'm not saying lie. I'm not saying lie. I'm not saying misrepresent yourself. I'm saying actually become that. Because you're going to feel better about yourself in the long run anyway. If you start making different choices, healthier choices, in different, maybe different fashion style choices, maybe different makeup style choices, maybe you do start to work out, maybe you do join new clubs, new groups, meet new people, because you're going to start to like the person that you see in the mirror more and more. And that is what is going to attract a new person faster than anything, is the fact that you start to like that person in the mirror more and more. Okay? So, we're about out of time, and I'm going to get ready to play us off with the last song that played last week. But again, I want to say thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I laid a lot on you this week, but really, I'm going to post the recording up on my fan page, facebook.com/bdavewalters, where you can hear this again, because I really, really gave you some things that will change your life. And these aren't all my ideas. In fact, most of these weren't my ideas. These are things that have been tested and proven over thousands of years to solve the problems that we all have. Okay? Because you deserve to have that life. You deserve to have the life where you're happy all the time, where you're excited all the time, where you're fulfilled in your relationships, fulfilled in your job, fulfilled in your family life, and more importantly, fulfilled in your own skin, to genuinely, truly love yourself. And when you genuinely, truly love yourself, and you genuinely are truly connected with the universe and your creator, then you don't have to be worried about what happens. You don't have to worry about the past. You don't have to worry about the future. You can stand in gratitude and in power in the present moment. You're great, and I love you, and my parting gift to you is Red Hot Chili Peppers with Snow. See you next week. Yeah, that's gonna run over, so when we get to the time, I'll just cut it off. All right. And for you guys watching on Justin TV, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off now because we got Red Hot Chili Pepper Snow playing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I'm not going to edit this part out. Again, I don't know what was up with the itchy nose. I almost said something about it, but I'm all like, the people on the radio can't see that I got an itchy nose. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this. But you were fantastic. Listen to Red Hot Chili Pepper Snow and really leave you on the right mode. All right. You're great. I love you. See you soon.